Yeah, pardon me for a second, family, man. Somebody calling my phone. I don't understand why. Everybody already know that I usually do videos in the morning time or less than if a computer. I'm going to have my phone cut off in the first place, or at least on mute, to where it doesn't bother this. But anyways, that was my girl anyway, and I already told her that when I get to work that I was going to make a video, which is like real retarded. Why would you call me and you know I told you why I call you after I make my video? But anyways, back to the Taxstone situation. The reason why the feds is even involved in it, because when you go over the state border, that becomes federal because in this out of state. So that's when the feds get involved. That's the whole reason why the feds even picked up this charge. Now, as far as the state go, I don't know for a fact of whether or not they was going to pick up the charge with Taxstone, but I know for a fact that that's the reason, because they're saying that somebody in Florida snitched on Taxstone, because the gun that was in the shooting was traced back to an owner who said that he sold it to Taxstone. That's when the feds got involved, because it's interstate trafficking of a weapon. So that's where the feds come in. But the thing about it, what they got on this man is like, oh man. Man, it's really crazy, man. Because the thing about it is, like, anybody know possession is 9/10 of the law. If they have any idea, any type of source that you have possession of that weapon, anything that comes with that weapon is going to be linked to you. They found this man handprints on the trigger, on the clip, on the handle. Now the thing about it is, they already got you on video. The reason why they never picked him up in the first place because Troy Ave wasn't snitching. The people at the venue wasn't telling about nothing. Even though everybody done pointing him out. I remember at the beginning, everybody was like, oh, that's Taxstone in the video. That was Taxstone in the video. They still didn't have no evidence on the man because you never got him shooting no weapon or nothing like that. But with the cause of them finding that DNA on that weapon, and then they already got you on the video, and your finger is on the trigger, they got 3 linked fingers on that gun. They got, as far as the DNA go, they got Taxstone. They got Banga, rest in peace, my condolences to, his family, that was a terrible loss, something that was stupid, that shouldn't have never even happened, man, real talk. But anyways, they got Banga fingerprints and DNA on the gun, and they got Troy Ave. They got Taxstone fingerprints and DNA on the trigger. Anybody who knows that when you pull a trigger, there are pricks inside of the trigger on the gun that pricks you and takes your DNA. If you really know anything about guns, you would know that the best way, if you're going to fire a weapon and you're trying not to leave any DNA, is with your gloves, leather gloves, because leather gloves really don't leave no prints or nothing, and cotton gloves can really collect your DNA and still leave it on the weapon. And then at that, you already know when you're firing a weapon, the gunpowder is going to be on your arm, and they'll be able to trace it through that if you get caught in the same time frame as the murder or whatever the shooting happened with that specific weapon. Now the thing about it with Taxstone is they got your DNA on the trigger, they got your DNA on the clip from when you load the clip. The bottom part of the clip is when you put the clip in. Come on, bruh. They probably got his DNA on cocking back the weapon, but they just not saying it. They gave enough evidence out to be like, yo, this dude right here is linked to this weapon. We have somebody testifying saying that he the one that sold Taxstone the weapon. And then at that, we got this kid on video. Do you know when they came out with the reports from what the DA said inside of the courtroom, they basically charging this kid with murder without charging him. So you already, that's the only thing that I'm wondering about. If you got all of this evidence on him, why ain't you charging him with the murder? Maybe it's the feds that's like, we're not going to charge you with the murder. We're just going to charge you with the gun. And maybe the state will come in at a later time and be like, yo, we gonna charge you with that murder and charge you with shooting Troy Ave and shooting that female, unless the female was shot by Troy Ave when he was shooting, which I don't think she was even shot by Troy Ave, because of the simple fact, when they got it on the video, when you hear the girl saying my leg, my leg, my leg, which was the girl that was with Mano that got shot, they was still inside of the venue. You get what I'm saying to you?